Good day, my little French fries. So today I am going to teach you guys how I shed hair and more. Okay, so firstly I'm going to select all the hair that I want to use. Now if you have a different colored section of the hair, what you need to do is you need to also use the wand to also get that part, and then go into the selection layer and get in the lines, because if you select different colors, it'll probably make a line between them, and if you draw on that, it won't look as good. So just go in there and fill in the lines. Also, make sure that you have any spots that you missed. Okay, so now I have this entire selected area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color of the hair, I'm going to make it darker, like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color, and I am going to go down in the brushes. I'm going to go and I'm going to select round brush point. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and basically just make strokes. Okay, now I have finished adding the darker strokes, so I'm going to go into select, I'm going to go into layers, I'm going to take the type of blending mode, I'm going to change it to linear vertical. Now this is going to make it darker, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the opacity, I'm going to turn it down, so it looks like that. Now I'm going to merge that with the original layer. Now for this brush, you're going to need to watch an ad to get the brush. Okay, now what I'm going to do is again, I'm going to take the original color of the hair, I'm going to take the layer and I'm going to turn it to add. Now, you can change the brush size if you want. So now I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did with the darker hair color. I'm just going to make the strokes. Okay, now I've done that part, and I'm going to turn the opacity down. Okay, now I'm going to change the brush, and I'm going to make it dip and hard, and depending on the size of the hair in the image, either make it dip and hard or felt tip and hard, because that'll change the size, because they have different size limits. So for this one, I'm going to use a bigger brush. Actually, no. So now I have this brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make little strokes around here, and also make sure to make the blending mode add. So now I have these little areas, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the eraser, I'm going to make them have like an arc shape on both the bottom and the top. So then that'll make it thinner near the middle and bigger at the ends, like that. Okay, so now I have that area. I'm sorry, my thing exited out. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to go to effects and I'm going to use the Gaussian blur. Sorry. Then this is just for artistic for me. I'm just going to make a little stroke in between these. And you're going to take that and just do that. Now, if you still have the selection layer, which I don't, what I'm going to do is you're going to take the original color of the hair, make a new layer, set it to add, and now I'm going to make it the bigger brush so that I can make a longer stroke. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to make one big long stroke across the hair. And yes, I noticed that it's going onto the forehead. I'll fix that. So like we did with the mini ones, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to make it an arc on both the bottom and the top. Like that. And I'm going to go into filter, and I'm going to end a Gaussian blur. I'm going to go into smudge. I have the felt tip pen soft for my smudge, and I'm going to make it bigger, and I'm just going to stroke it like this. You can use any hairbrush that you want, but I personally feel like this brush works the best in my opinion. But like I said, you can choose anyone that you like. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take the eraser, and I'm just going to make little strokes on the hair. There, I'm going to do that. And now you're just going to merge the layer. Sorry. remember to make it a clipping if you don't have the selection area.
And there you go. I made my own little edit, but you don't have to, so there's my tutorial for shading hair. Bye!